हेलो एवरीवन, मैं प्रशांत और आप देख रहे हैं मैथ्स पॉइंट। एक छोटा सा प्रयास आपके एग्ज़ाम के लिए। एज वी डिस्कस्ड अर्लियर, वी आर वर्किंग टुवर्ड्स द मैथ सिलेबस of KVS exam, and this is our second video on polynomial. In the last video, we discussed about kind of polynomial. First, we discussed the definition of polynomial, and then the kind of polynomial we discussed, and then we discussed relation between coefficients and zeros means its roots. And after that, I gave a few questions in the last to solve. Just become familiar with the topic, and it is sure, no, I should say that I'm truly in faith that no one has done a single question, not a single question about the topic. I know it is. So let's move for the further. Okay, let's have something that what we had done till now, as we define the definition in the first video. Okay, after that we discussed about the type of polynomials, and then we discussed roots of polynomials, that means zeros. Okay, and after we discussed the relation between roots and its coefficients. These are the things that we had done previously. Okay, so let's have the next one. I think we discussed the relation between roots and coefficients of quadratic equation. That's when we are still left a cubic equation and quadratic equation. Okay, so first we will see the relation between the roots of cubic equation with its coefficients, and then we'll move to the next one. Okay, what about the quadratic? First we write uh, a quadratic equation. For its, the relation between roots and its coefficient was, and its multiplication is equal to this is. Okay, now see, secondary we were having a cubic equation. Okay, this is what cubic equation. As we know, the degree of this equation is 3, so it must have how many roots will be there, how many zeros will be there? 3, because it is cubic equation. And as in quadratic equation we are having 2 roots and 2 zeros, as it is we will have 3 zeros, or we can say roots, in a cubic equation. Okay, so let us consider alpha, beta and gamma be its 3 roots. 3 roots be its 3 roots. Okay, so we will write here first alpha plus beta plus gamma, that means sum of the its 0 will be equal to minus b upon a. Clear? Now we will write, sorry, the sum of the product of the 0, and alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma and alpha, what it will be? C upon A. Clear? Now the next one, alpha, beta and gamma, what it will be? Minus D upon A. This is for what? This is for cubic equations. Clear? Okay, now the third one is quadratic equation. Quadratic, write it down. ax4 bx cube cx square dx plus e is equal to 0. Now I will write in the summation. This can also be written as alpha beta. Okay, so we will write in the summation form. So see, it will have how many roots? 4. That alpha, beta, gamma, and the next one is delta. Be its root, or you can say zeros. Clear? So what will be the relation between these roots? Get it right? Alpha plus beta plus gamma plus delta will be equal to what? Minus b upon a. Okay? Now the second, alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma delta plus delta alpha is equal to what? C upon a. Clear? Now this is the sum of taking two zeros at a time. Now we will take 3, alpha beta gamma plus alpha beta delta plus बीटा डेल्टा अल्फा प्लस, देखिए कौन कौन सा हो गया, बीटा डेल्टा एंड अल्फा. ओके, वन इज लेफ्ट. अल्फा gamma and delta, this is also in plus. What it will be? Minus d upon a. Clear? Now see, alpha beta gamma and delta, what it will be? E upon a. These are the relation, these are the relation between the coefficients and zeros of the quadratic equation, cubic equation and quadratic equation. Clear? Why I asked you to do few questions on the last day? Why? Because if we are doing any question related to the topic, that's mean we are getting familiar with the topic. And if we are not doing, that's mean we are losing something. It is very serious, because in mathematics, if you are doing anything, that's mean you need to do the practice. Without a practice, it is really hard to memorize the thing. In any other subject, you can memorize the things without writing or without doing practice, because you can take in revision by verbally. But in mathematics, you need to write down, and it is sure as much as you write, you will get more. So it is compulsory for all, whatever we are studying here, whatever, you need to make it in practice. If you are serious, then it is suggestion to do proper practice of a topic. These are the relation. Okay, now we will move to the next one. Now we will move to the next topic, and that is a, see, we can also find the roots of a quadratic equation directly. As we are having one result, I'm writing here as if we are having an equation ax square plus bx plus c. This is a quadratic equation. Okay, and we can have x is equal to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon divided by 2a. Okay, these are the two roots of any equation. If you are not able to find the zeros or its root by factorization method or any other method, then you can also find directly by using this result. Okay, now see here, this term b square minus 4ac plays a very important role. plays a very important role in finding the nature of the roots. So our next topic is what are the nature of the roots. So this is called discriminants. This expression is called discriminant. So now we will discuss the nature of the roots. Okay, let's move on. We will write sidewise. See, there are three cases with discriminant. For b square, sorry, we will take another color because we need to make more visible. B square minus 4ac, b square minus 4ac, b square minus 4ac. It is 0. Okay, you can say greater than r is equal to 0, greater than 0, or here you can take minus less than of 0. Clear? See, write it also that under root b square minus 4ac plus minus b minus 2a. Here, see now, if we are having a discriminant b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, that's mean this is a positive quantity. Okay, and whatever we will have, this is positive, and then operation with this of that. Okay, that's mean real. Its roots will be real. Okay, roots will be real. And here, sorry, roots will be equal. Roots will be equal. If we are having see, if we have b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, see, if we put minus plus minus under root, this is 0, then 2 of a, okay, this portion is 0, that's mean minus 2 upon a. Simple. Clear? That's mean here we will have equal roots, whatever equal, and in both cases we will have b minus b upon 2a. Clear? And see, in that case, if we are having this is what, negative, less than of 0, minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac divided by 2a, where b square minus 4ac is less than 0. That's mean a negative number. If we are having a negative number with a discriminant, then you can say that whatever we will have, it will be negative. Minus b plus minus, what, this will be a negative number. Okay, but under root, and whenever we are having a negative number inside the root, then it will always become a imaginary number. That's mean roots become imaginary. In that case, roots will be imaginary. Clear? So this is the frame of nature of roots. What it is? Nature of roots. Because sometimes it is in examination that question come directly to us, that find the nature of the roots. Is it imaginary? It is real? Is it equal, or none of them? So by using these 2 or 3 steps, we can find the nature of the roots. So this is nature of the roots of all this is discriminant, imaginary roots, roots will be real, roots will be equal. Okay, so this is what we learn about the nature of the roots. Clear? So as I'm writing here one question, and then we will take example of that. Okay, let as px is equal to x square, okay, x square plus 7x plus 10 is equal to 0. We need to find the nature of the roots. We need to find the nature of the roots. Find nature of roots. Okay. Let's compare this equation with the standard equation. X square plus 7x plus 10 is equal to 0. Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. What we will have? A is equal to 1, b is equal to 7 and c is equal to 10. Clear? So let's have now b square minus 4ac. B square minus 4ac. B is what? 7. 7 square minus 4 into 1 into 10. Clear? So this is 49 minus 40. What it will be? 9. See, this is another case. This is another case. How? See, I was not thinking that this will be result. I know it is greater than 0. And at greater than 0, what I told you? At greater than 0, I told you the roots will be real. Roots will be real. One thing is special about this result. One thing is special. What is special? Because this number is perfect square. This number is perfect square. And in this case, when we are having b square minus 4ac perfect square number, then two cases arise. What? Actually, see, two cases, rational or irrational. Rational or irrational. Clear? How? See, uh, as we are having minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac, okay, upon 2 of a. So when we replace it, minus 7 plus minus under root what b square minus 4ac, it is of 9, it is of 9. So or 2 into a 1. Clear? Minus 7, so we take it somewhere else. Okay, minus 7 and plus minus 3, because when we take a root of 9, it will be 3, and this is, see, minus 7 minus 3 upon 2, or minus 7 plus 3 upon 2. These are the two roots. Here minus 10 upon 2, or here what? Minus 4 upon 2. So it is minus 5. It will be minus 2. These are the two roots. These are the two roots. So that's why I told you that this become a special case, because at that time I was not supposing that this will be a result. So get such kind of questions in your notebook, and try to solve many of the questions, because which question give you a different result, which question give you a different result, we don't know. Okay, so try to solve these type of questions, and we in continuous process. So day by day you can prepare your syllabus as soon as possible. Okay, this is what for today. We will come in the next video with more concepts. I think after that we will have this is done. If we are having a discriminant as perfect square, then we will have rational or irrational roots, as I told you, because here we are get here in this question, in that question we get a discriminant 9, and after that we solved out, and these are the two roots of the equation. Okay, try to solve more and more questions to become in practice. Thank you. Have a good day and be in practice.